Okay, I think this is the fifth video, and we're going to do two of the tests to get this ready for testing. Okay, so since this plugin isn't in the store, um, we have to manually uh, add the entries here to this Corona app xconfig. And as you see, I've opened up the project, the entire app project inside the Tapjoy folder. And so the way that I do this is that I go into, um, I pick any plugin really, and I add it to the build settings. Now this project here is again inside the Tapjoy folder. This was the app folder that we got under Corona. So this is the build settings here. And all I did was I copied Supersonic, doesn't really matter, because I want to be able to for it to populate this file so that I could add the plugin we have created. So I'm going to save this, and then I go up here and download plugins, and I select generic iOS device, and I hit on the build button. Now this takes a second, and then it will populate this page. Okay, now you'll see here it added the Supersonic and the Supersonic, and it added it for device and simulator. This has always been wrong. It says device here, but you can clearly see that this is the simulator and that this is the device. So I don't really care about the simulator, but I'm going to copy this. And I'm going to add it to the end to both of them. And then, if I remember correctly, we name this cabagomez and tap joy install, and tap joy install and cabagomez. And we're not going to need the startup, the Supersonic. And I'll actually go back here and remove it from the build settings. The other thing we're going to have to do is, you see here it says Supersonic and LZ framework, WebKit, add support. We're not going to need the Supersonic at all, but we are going to have to add our plugin, and I'm going to look it up just to make sure that I have the right name. It's Tapjoy install. and the framework, which I think it's Tapjoy. That's the framework we have in this folder. Okay, Tapjoy and Tapjoy install. I think I just want to check that the supersonic plugin, yep, and the iron source were the two things that were included. You see iron source and supersonic plugin. I'm gonna need this WebKit. We probably don't need it, but whatever. Okay, so now that's the case. I don't need to worry about the simulator because we're not gonna build with the simulator, and this is set. Okay, now the other thing we need to do is to add a plugin for the simulator so that we don't get the error. So right under where the native plugin were, there's a simulator folder plugin, and I'm just gonna copy Fire Extra because it's the one that I did. I'm just gonna duplicate it, and I'm just gonna open it up. And as you see here, this is Fire library name, and we're gonna do Tapjoy install Cabagomez version 1, and this is just going to show a warning when we call our function. The function is connect, remember, and the first value is the key. So, and the second value is debug, and show warning. Tapjoy install. Connect, and we only have one function. Just make sure it's okay. Tapjoy install, connect, and it connect, show warning. It's just gonna show the warning that it's not supported. I'm gonna save this, and then I'm gonna rename it. Okay, so now I opened up the project. This is the project in the same folder. If I go into development, mobile app, remember this is the Tapjoy. This is the app folder template that we got, and it's this folder here, Corona. And I went into main and I deleted all the items that were in there, and I just typed in, and I deleted all the code, and I typed in local Tapjoy install required plugin Tapjoy install. I'm going to save that. And it's going to give me an error that it couldn't download it, and that's normal. I also, in the build settings, not that it matters for this testing, I don't think, I added plugin Tapjoy install publish cabagomez.com. So you see it here. But it's good practice once the plugin is uploaded to the store, to the marketplace. So now that we have the project here, if everything is working, we could actually call Tapjoy install .connect, and I'm just going to send this jet brush, and true. And let's see, make sure that it doesn't couldn't download it. That's fine. And then you can see the warning here. TapJoy Connect APA key warning. TapJoy install plugin is only supported on iOS devices.